Hi everybody, my name's Katie. I'm the Sustainability Manager here at the Trust. This is just a quick video on how to register for our Think Green Impact programme. So you individually register and then you create a team. So if you have followed this link up here, it will take you to this page here, which is the login and the registration page. So if you've not registered with a team, or as an individual, you need to click this link here and then just fill out a couple of details. So pop the name in. So please do use your nhs.net email addresses, as obviously we have moved over. So please use those ones. And then you just need to create a password. Click agree, and then we're going to let's try that again, shall we? Register, perfect. Then what will happen here is it will ask you to verify your email address that you've just signed up with. So it takes about 20 seconds. There you go, so it's already come through. What you need to do is just click the button that comes through on your email that asks you to verify it. So it's nice and easy, and then it should take you through. So once it's verified, you've now officially created your account with the Think Green Impact programme. What you can do is if someone within your team and your department has created a team that you would like to join, you can find it here by searching for your team. So you can actually either just search it, or you can scroll down and it will be one of the drop down ones. So simply just click on that and click join. If you're the first person within your department or your team to sign up for our programme, amazing. But you literally just need to pop in your team name. So something that's obviously relevant to the area that you're in, just so we can identify you a little bit easier. So what I'm going to put here is I'm going to put corporate support and sustainability. So that's our team. So I'm just going to create that team there. So you've just created the team. So you click join toolkit, which is perfect. And then when you normally log in, what it will take you straight through to is this page here. So this is our dashboard. So it's just kind of an overview of the Think Green Impact programme, the levels that you can achieve, the contact information. If you need any help or guidance or anything like that, please do let us know on our email address here. We do also have the contact details for Rosie, who is the lead, or our lead, for the SOS Green Impact programme, which is the actual programme behind our Think Green Impact programme. So if there's any tech issues or anything like that, please feel free to drop her a line. But of course, you can drop us a line and we'll get in contact with her, whatever you fancy. But anything else, please do let us know on this email address here. So as you can see, we've just got a photo of the awards that you can win. So this is the CCRC team. So they won all 4 awards last year, which is amazing. So this is just them kind of displaying them. So it's a really lovely photo, that one. Then I'll show you the leaderboard. So this is all of the teams that are signed up for the Think Green Impact programme and how many points they've achieved. So you achieve certain points and you'll go up and down the leaderboard. Obviously, it's not a competition at all. You can do as much as you want, but it's really lovely to see kind of like where you stand in terms of the trust, which is really lovely. So that's that. If you scroll down, you get shared actions, which is you can sort of you can highlight and star certain criteria, and then you can sort of jump straight back onto them. So there's like a little star, and then if you're straight on the dashboard, you can click straight over and it takes you straight there. Same with assigned actions. So if you've got any criteria that are assigned to you as an individual within your team, then it will come up here as well. And then the same sort of thing, you can click straight onto it and it will take you straight over to the criteria. So that's kind of nice. Kind of skips to where you want to be, essentially. Down here, we've got our awards progress. So as you can see, we've just made the team. So we're currently at 0% for all of the levels. But as you move through the criteria, you will hopefully jump up into 10%, 20% of each level. So you can see which ones you're doing best at, and how far you've got left to do to achieve those awards. So it's really, really nice way of seeing how well you're all doing. Up here, we've just got our settings. So this is your individual profile. So as you can see, it's got your name, you can add a photo if you want, it's got your email address, which you can always change. If you accidentally signed up with your Adam Rooks and you want it to be NHS.net, don't panic, you can just edit it and then just give it a save. You can also add any additional information, you can update your password. If you want to, you can delete your account. We really hope you don't want to, at least this early on. But if you want to, you can delete your account. You simply just need to pop in your password, and then it sends it over and it will get deleted for you. Again, I hope you don't want to. This one here is just your team settings. So you'll see everyone that's part of a team. Obviously, at the moment, it's just me. But everyone that joins the team will be kind of listed down here. And if you want to invite team members to your team, you simply just pop in their email address and then add, and they can accept, and they can join it that way, or they can register as individuals and then join the team. So there's two different ways that people can join the team, which is really nice. So that's kind of your team settings. So that is all on here. So the main part of TGI is the toolkit. So this is kind of the breakdown of all of our criteria. So as you can see, it says we've got 86 criteria, and that's across all the levels. So the green, bronze, silver, gold, and special. The best thing to do is to start with green. So you don't look at all of it at once, otherwise it might be a little bit too much. But if you start with green, so if you literally, you can do these filters here, click green. As you can see, the green level only has 7 criteria, which is great and a little bit nicer way to start. So you start with green, and then to get bronze, you need to do green and bronze. To get silver, you need to do green, silver, bronze, and so on and so forth. So if we start with green, what you can also do is you can filter if there's anything that particularly interests you and that you want to focus on. So if, say, you wanted to focus on something to do with energy, you could bring up all of the criteria to do with energy. So this is just, for this example, is across kind of the board. So all of the different levels. So you can see these ones are gold, these ones are green, silver, bronze, you know, all across the board, if that's something that you would also like to do. So it's a nice function there. So we've got energy, biodiversity, energy, engagement, procurement, transport, waste, and water. So that's everything that our Think Green Impact programme covers. So if you want to focus in on any of those ones, you do have that option there to do that. By doing that, though, you won't necessarily get the awards, if that makes sense, because you're not doing it in that kind of order, but you're more than welcome to filter it that way if you wish. So we've also got who a certain criteria has been assigned to. So this is the button down here. So if there's someone within your team that is primarily in charge of something that our criteria tackles, you can simply just click here and they'll come down on the drop down. So if you click them there, it will say this is assigned to blah, blah, blah person. And then what you can do is then filter. So as an individual, if you wanted to see, okay, what's been assigned to me, you can do that one and it will show all of the ones that have been assigned to you. So that's quite a nice feature as well. If assigning things is kind of how you want to allocate work and things to kind of tackle within your team. So what I'll do is I'll just go back on to green. So if you start with green, green is the easiest one to do. It gets a little bit more difficult, but just as fun as you go up in the levels. So if you start with green, say start with the first one, give it a go. So the team regularly raises sustainability and environmental issues at their staff meetings. So this is one that we hope all people do anyway. But yeah, so this is our first one. We've got some further information here if you need any further information. Obviously, this one is quite simple, so you probably don't need much more information or any more guidance kind of on that. But some of them, say for this one, for instance, you know, you've got a little bit more information. You've got some links, you've got email addresses and phone numbers and all the rest of it. So some of them are a little bit more information led than other ones. We then got this tab here that says how you will be audited. So in our process, when you have submitted your toolkit, myself or the other members of the sustainability team will just do a quick audit, mostly so we can just see all the work that everyone's done. And we could do that several different ways. So you can upload evidence. So say you had so say for this criteria, you had staff meeting minutes in a Word document, you could literally upload it onto a Word document. Well, upload it onto a Word document and then upload it here, and then it will be able to see that. Or you can pop it in comments and you could put, say for instance, refer to meeting from 2nd of June 23, and you could then save that, and that again will come to us. You can also make it bold, you can number it, you can bullet point it, you can underline it, whatever you want. You kind of have that option to add on there, which is really nice. So when you feel that you've done this and you've provided the evidence, what you can do is then click done, and that will just highlight the fact that you've done one criteria, which is great. Excuse me. So if it's something that's in progress, you can click in progress. If it's not done at all, you can click not done, or you can just leave it blank. It's totally up to you. There are some cases where not all of the criteria will be applicable to every single team. So there is this button here that's the NA. So you're more than welcome to click that button if it's not something that's applicable to your workplace. Obviously, everyone's different across the trust, so we completely understand that not everything is going to work for everyone. This one probably will be hopefully relevant to everyone, but there are some across all levels that aren't applicable. So do feel free to click that one if it's not applicable, so don't worry. Also, another function that we've got on here is we really wanted from the last Think Green Impact programme, we wanted for teams to be able to see how they're making a difference in terms of us meeting our carbon net zero targets by 2050 and how we're meeting our green plan. So what we've got here is we've got each, or at least most of the criteria, it will show you and tell you how you're meeting a certain action within our green plan. So if you click here, so LA3, it will take you exactly to our green plan, exactly to the page that we are helping to meet, and it will give you a little overview of what we need to do to meet those targets. So it's a really, really nice way of seeing how you are kind of helping us directly, helping the trust, and helping us meet those targets. So it's a really, really nice way of seeing all the amazing hard work that you guys do really does make a difference in pretty much every single criteria that's on our Think Green Impact programme. So it's really, really nice thing to see. What you can do is you do have these buttons here. So this one, for instance, the little printer button. If you want to print off a toolkit, you can do. Obviously, we try and suggest not to print off things if you don't need to. But if you do have this button here where you can actually print it all off, or of course you can save it as a PDF, as a digital copy, and sort of save it. You do also have this function here, the Excel spreadsheet. So if you just open it up, it does have everything in one place. So if you want to refer to all of the actions, you can edit. Here we go. So you can edit, and it will tell you which criteria it is, which reference it is. It will tell you the theme, if there are any comments attached to it, who's assigned to it. So it is all the information at one point and at one place in this nice kind of precise area in this spreadsheet, basically. So if that's kind of something that helps you and your team, that's a really nice function as well. So it's just those two buttons there. When you have finished with green, so start with green first. Once you're finished and you want to give bronze a go, if you want to, simply just click down for bronze and do the exact same thing. And then you can go to silver, to gold, however far you want to go. It's completely up to you and your team. There's no pressure, there's no restraints or anything like that. But when you feel you've done as much as you can, simply click the Submit Toolkit button up at the top here, this black one, and then click Submit. you get the confetti, and this just sends it to us to let us know in the sustainability team that you guys need an audit, and you do need us to come and see all the amazing work that you guys have done and see if you've hit the criteria to achieve the awards. So yeah, that's a kind of nice way to end it. If you have prematurely clicked the button, don't panic, because you can retract the submission. If you feel that you can do more, say you only got up to bronze and you're like, oh, actually, I feel like I can do silver, retract the submission, or literally just drop us an email and say, oh, I feel like I can do more, absolutely fine. And we can retract it and for you. So that is that. Once we've done the audit, we'll be able to get the awards ordered for you. It's all completely free, and they're really, really beautiful awards from our local woodworker who hand paints all of them. So they're really, really lovely. And yeah, and then you'll be able to display them. So that's essentially the TGI program and how to use it. Once you're finished, you literally just need to log out and it will take you back to this page here. But that is pretty much anything. As always, of course, please do contact myself or any other members of the team through this email address here or through my email address. We can answer any questions. There's always going to be support from other teams. And when you sign up, I will be sending out invites. If you would like to join our team's chat room, please do. It will be all of the other teams across the trust, so that we'll be able to speak to each other, offer guidance and help if anyone needs it. So yeah, keep an eye out for that invite because I'll be sending those ones around once you register. But yes, if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, good luck with the TGI program, and yeah, thank you so much for joining.